Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
The Book Bestie
Hey, the Book Bestie
Podcast.
Podcast, man.
Yeah. We have a
Yes.
special guest tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Yes, we're going to be talking about her debut novel. We're going to be asking her some questions. We're going to be playing some games. It's going to be a good
Yes.
time. We got Miss T.Yasmeen on the line with us tonight.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we are super excited.
I'm super
Very.
excited too. Thank you so much for having
Yes.
me first off. That means a lot.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. We always want to, one of our goals here at the Book Bestie podcast is to definitely shed light on new authors, up and coming
Yes.
authors. So we're happy to have you.
Thank you. I feel honored.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a good
Yeah.
time.
Okay,
I'm gonna have a good time.
You're going to have a good
Yes.
time. Good time.
Yes. So why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how you got into writing, just kind of give us a little something.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like they stated, my name is T.Yasmeen. I am the author of Keep It Cute, where all else spells. We have our girls. I'm actually based in Atlanta, but I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona. But I've been in Atlanta for like almost 16 years, so it's like home now.
Mm-hmm.
My author journey is a little unconventional. I had no intentions of ever becoming an author. I started writing this book 9 years ago just because I was sad in life and I just wanted to escape. I've always been a reader. I never thought to write a book. I did like journals and stuff before, but one day I was just sitting on my couch. I had just turned 30, and 30 is like that age where you feel like your
Yeah.
whole life is supposed to
Absolutely.
be together, and it wasn't. And I was having a hard time reconciling that because, you do everything right. I went to school and, I had the
Mm-hmm.
job and, you get all these rules and you followed all the rules. And then I'm like, what is this? Like, this is real raggedy. I'm not feeling how I'm supposed to be feeling at 30. And so I just decided that I wanted to create these characters, Jace, Tiana, Lauren, Giselle, and without a outline or anything, that was just my escape from the world. And so I would come back to it here and there, and it was just something to do. And then at the top of this year, I went back to it just randomly once again, sitting on my couch. I opened my laptop and I affectionately refer to my characters as my girls because they like my
Mm-hmm.
homegirls in my head. And I was like, let me see what my girls are doing. I opened my laptop and I started reading this manuscript that I did. And I started, rewriting it, flushing it out more because I've obviously grown a lot within 9 years. And my first thought was like, let me see. I wonder if I could do something with this. And the very next day, I met my editor. And
Oh, okay.
from that moment, he's just like, send me a manuscript. And I'm like today, like right now, he's like, yeah, because sometimes you're like, oh, I want like, and she's like, I want to lose some weight. And then somebody's like, okay, we're going to start going to the gym tomorrow. You're like, wait a
Right.
minute.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hold
Not
up.
that fast.
Okay, I didn't mean tomorrow. And that's kind of what happened. I was like, okay, I sent it to him. And from there, it just became this thing. So I ended up releasing it on my birthday, May 18th, because I thought it was really symbolic. So I released it on my 39th birthday. And
Aw.
that's just
Love
been my thing. And like the fact that people buy it and people like receive it is like super shocking to me because I had no intentions of this. I wasn't even like my friends don't read, no shade to them. So I would just read books. I would just read books by myself. So I didn't know what book talk was or bookstagram or anything until I got in this
Mm-hmm.
world. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, what are all these acronyms? I didn't know what like a TBR was, what DNF was, what like a ARC was. I'm like, what is I just felt out of place, but I've just immersed myself in it and just been thugging it out, I guess.
Yeah. So now that you have released your first book, like, how does it feel? Where do you think you're gonna go from here?
It feels really great. Like when I first got my very first like author copy before it was, fully published, I started like bawling, crying just simply because it was a 9 year journey. And I just thought about the woman that I was when I started writing this and how I was just in this dark place and I was super confused.
Mhm.
to like who I became through this journey. And I was just super proud. I felt I accomplished something. So now with the book, like people like really like it. People like just strangers are like posting, like writing video and are making videos, like reviewing it and just like hyping me up. And I'm like, I don't even know how to receive it. I'm just super like humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations. I'm glad that
Absolutely.
you did it. I'm glad that you took that leap of faith. I'm glad that you sent the editor your manuscript and now
So.
it's this thing, something tangible that you can hold in your hands for the world to
Mhm.
see and love and read and enjoy and write and review and all the good things that come with being an author and writing a book. Because I'm gonna tell you, I can't write no book.
No, I can't do that.
Listen,
Nah, player.
I'm not. That's not my
Mm-mm.
thing, right? I can read them, but I can't see myself
Right.
writing
I
them.
don't have the patience, baby.
Yes, I commend authors. I commend you guys because
Thank you.
I know I couldn't do it. So it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's a
appreciate
it's a
that.
big deal. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I appreciate that too. Like I said, I never thought I would either. And I hadn't read like a fiction book in like a long time. Like I was really into like autobiographies, like memoirs and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So obviously
Mhm.
my book is a fiction, but now that I'm like in the world, I'm like getting introduced to all these like I'm sorry, my cat is acting a fool.
No, you're good.
Girl, I'm like, he been chilling all day. As soon as I get on here now,
Now.
he
Oh
wanna just
yeah.
do the most.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might hear
Mhm.
some kids in the background running.
Hello,
Just
she
tell them
already
right.
heard me hollering mine. Okay.
Yeah, so, like, I've been getting back into, like, fiction, and I've been coming across some really dope, like, indie authors, and I'm just like, "Wow, this is, like I don't know, this is amazing."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
For
eye-opening when you
sure.
get over to book talk for sure. Yeah,
Mhm.
so let's talk about the book a little bit. Which
Okay.
character do you think you relate to the most?
I wanna say the closest one to me is probably Jace. She has mostly, like, my personality, um, just, like, her wit and everything, but I wanna say, like, the person whose journey I appreciate the most is probably Lauren Giselle. We're not that similar, but
Okay.
I just love, like, her journey, and, like, each one of them kinda have a part of me, but I would say the one that's closely related to me is, like, Jace. When people read it, they're just like, "Girl, that's your ass."
Mhm. And I feel like you got that look too.
Yeah, you
Like
you
I
do.
don't
You
you
do.
get
You
you
do.
giving the Jace look from
Yeah,
what
you
you
are. Yeah,
described
yeah,
in the
yeah.
book.
For
So
sure. For
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Like when I look at you, I can see Jace. Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
They're like, "Girl, I can hear you,
Absolutely.
like, the way you talk, like, this is you all over it." I'm like, "First of all, no, it's not, because I made her up, but she is kinda
Yeah.
me."
Yeah.
While you were writing, do you feel like any character just took on a life of their own? Like you really didn't know where you were going with it, and then it just, as you were writing, just took
Yeah,
off?
can you say that one more time? You kinda came in a little low.
Okay, so which character do you feel like took on a life of its own? Maybe you didn't know where you were going to go with the character, and it just took off as soon as you started writing.
I think all of them for the most part. Like I said, I didn't have like a outline or anything. I just kind of knew like these are these girls, these are their professions, and I didn't really quite know where I was going to take them. But I would probably say Tiana. Tiana was based loosely on somebody that I knew in real life, but obviously like I like hyped it up a little bit.
Okay,
For the
right.
most but for the most part, like that's a real person. like
Hello,
yeah, she's
hello.
a real person. I don't know. For me, I wanted to write human people. And I wanted my characters to be like flawed. I wanted them to be funny. And I also wanted them to just be layered. Cause sometimes you'll read stories, which sometimes stories that really feel good where like everything goes according to plan and it's like tied up in a cute little
Mhm,
bow. And those are
mhm,
great books to have, but like that just wasn't where I was. I was literally in a place of like, I feel like I did everything I was supposed to do, and my life is like not where it needs to be.
Mhm.
So I wanted characters that like made you feel a little uncomfortable, made you cringe a little bit. Um, just because like if you feel in these things, it's like it's resonating somewhere within you. And then also I
mhm.
wanted the girls to be very different, but like
Oh, that
their like
works.
friendship really matters. Cause I think also with like your, if you think about your friend groups, like some of your friends are very, very different, but for some reason it
Mhm.
just works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I love their friend dynamic too.
I
It
definitely it
was
gave off like a modern day Waiting to Exhale. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
Waiting to
Mhm.
Exhale was to take place like right now, I felt that
Yeah.
as I was reading the story.
Yeah, like, when I didn't necessarily have anything in mind, but when I try to, like when I tell people about the book, I'm like, it would be a mixture between, like, insecure girlfriends and, like,
Yeah.
Waiting to Exhale, but make it a little
Mhm.
more modern and a little more
Mhm.
raw. Cause like, these girls take you on a journey.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
they be stressing you out, but it's like you root for them, and then sometimes you'll be like, okay, I remember how I was when I was in my 20s. I don't know how y'all 20s
Mhm.
was, but it was a hot mess. Like,
Mhm.
I don't even know her.
For
We don't
sure.
gotta talk about
I was all over the place. I was all over the place in my 20s. Maybe I was making so many terrible decisions,
the
Mhm.
worst. That's absolute worst. It could be like multiple choice of like all great decisions. And it's just like, which one is the stupid one? Yeah, D. We gonna do D. Sign me up for D.
Absolutely.
Going to that
Ab
man house. I'm going to that man house.
Yeah.
I'm going and got my bag and finna let y'all know where I'm
Okay.
at, okay? I'm going to Marcus now. I'll holler at y'all
You
later,
know,
you
like
know?
you would go hang out and like get up, have a blink of sleep, get up, go to work, have on like your club dress and just try to throw a little
Girl.
blazer over it.
Yeah, I feel
Mm-mm.
like they don't this new generation don't have that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have what we have. I used to be at work with my club wristband still on. I took a
Right.
shower, but baby, I forgot to cut this thing off because 'cause I'm still a little
Mhm.
drunk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, used to
Yeah.
work out
Same.
with ring
Same, having
wristband.
your hooker heels on, and I just felt like if I throw a blazer on, that make it professional.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and the dress itty bitty, like I'm just gonna throw this blazer on that's wrinkled because I got it from my trunk,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna show up, and I
Right.
know I smell like vodka.
Hello. It's come out of my pores at this point, okay? You know, I'm here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Yes, but it just definitely felt like each one was on their own journey of self-discovery. You know what
For
I
sure,
mean? So
for
that's
sure.
really like that because as you get older and you look back, you're like, "Oh, I can relate to that for sure."
Oh, for
You
sure.
know,
Or
like you
do
said,
you
you gonna
ever look
make the
back
right
and like cringe, and you just like, girl, what was that? Like, and then your homegirls, y'all all just the blind leading the blind. So it's like we
Right.
all over here looking stupid.
if don't know better,
Mhm.
no. I just be their friend. Don't ask me because I'm gonna say go.
Right.
Get in
Give
the
each
car.
other terrible advice.
Leave
Terrible
with them. What
advice.
do you want me to tell your person
Right.
at home? Right?
Yeah, like sure, let's go to his house and split his tires. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. We can go to jail tonight.
Absolutely. Ain't nobody worried about jail. Whoop de doo. We like,
Right.
what?
What is
Did
jail?
what?
What is a
You right
jail?
it on.
Baby, pick me up. I got on my road. What we doing?
Right.
Y'all ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm going.
But they grow up together, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's like the core of a true friendship. It's like when you start
Mhm.
off young and you're out here making all these stupid mistakes and you grow past that. You guys learn from each other and
Right.
by the time you're in your 30s, like you've developed, you've grown up, you know what I'm saying? And you guys
Mhm.
have been through things together. So it just
Yeah,
makes the relationship better and stronger. And to be able to sit back and laugh with your girlfriends 20, 30 years down the line, like,
oh for
remember when
sure.
we did that? You know what I'm saying? Remember when we went over that
Mhm.
man house and scratched his car up and all that
Girl.
kind of, and just be laughing about that. Like,
Yeah. And then, like, with the girls, I thought, like, cause I remember, like, who I was when I first went to college and, like, my college friends or whatever, and I think that's just such a dope time to meet somebody because it's, like, your first time, like, kinda away from home, you're an adult,
right.
not really, you broke, and you trying to go to school, but you trying to party,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't got no money, and it's like this struggle together, so it's like, I love, like, just the journey of like them meeting in college to like where they are now and just the many versions that they go through. And one thing that I really wanted to do with their friendship is not only do they have each other's back, they hold each other accountable. Like they call each other out when they on some stupid shit. Like they're not like, oh, okay, girl. They're like, especially with Tiana, because baby,
Baby Tiana and Keisha got on my
Baby,
damn
let me
nerves,
explain something to
okay?
you. Let me explain something to you. Let me
I want
find
to go over there
something
and
new.
break their ass up myself.
Listen,
I
Please.
said, what?
T-
You
and
know? But you have to think about it too. When she came in the club and you brought little mama with you, I was gonna be that friend that was gonna be up there like, oh, did you say what she just said? Okay, ho, we gonna be it's gonna be on tonight. It's gonna be on the papa tonight. And I'm gonna tell her ass when she get over there. So, oh, what you doing? Okay, then let's dance. Okay, I'm gonna get
Fucking
to what
up.
we on.
I think I think
Fucking
what's
up.
the worst was the fact that Tiana was a psychiatrist, and
I
Absolutely.
know.
I
She's a
specific,
Absolutely.
professional.
I
Fuck
specifically did
everybody.
that. Like I said, she is based on a real person. Like this person was a therapist in similar situation. She was married to, her girlfriend and was moving crazy. She didn't end up, not the, beat up in the hospital, but
Right.
like she was just moving crazy. And I just wanted all the girls to like just show like the layers of human. Like you show up at work and you're professional and you use, you know how to navigate. And outside of work, it's like we on top of a bar and
Right.
you dealing with some foolishness with your, with your boyfriend or whatever. And even with like Jace is a teacher, but Jace is childish. So like
Yeah.
Very, very.
so just think about her in this role of like being like authoritative like person and you're teaching high school, but like you walking in there, you done took an edible before you walked in there, you
I
hate
love
these
it
things.
though. That was my favorite part though, because I'm a little ratchet. Okay, because I was like, okay, girl, that's how you be with them damn kids. You're gonna make it through the day. Okay.
And that
You
made me think about you, Aquarius. So I'm like, I wonder if Aquarius over there taking edibles before she go deal with them people.
But I'll be under the desk. Come on, you ain't coming away from under there. Neither am I. Here, let's lay down. Give my book.
right. And she was just so awkward and she was just trying to figure it out. And she dealt with a lot of emotions because even off top, she's going through a heartbreak. And also
Absolutely.
and also that just like that part of like you still have to show up. Like you're sad, your
Yeah,
heart is broke, but it's like I still gotta go deal with these kids. I still gotta, do all these things. And that's
Right.
hard trying to
it
navigate and you
is.
sad and you dealing with life.
But I do
So
like the way
Yeah.
her friend, like, girl, we not finna sit around and keep crying over no, but no, we're not gonna do that, baby. We finna
we
go out. What you doing? Let's
what
juggle two
get
men. Let's
dressed.
juggle two men. Let's do that.
Right.
Get dressed.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, that friend in the friend group, don't come over here if you're trying to look for the right thing to do. Now, in my group, we do have us a Christian
Okay,
leader,
come over here for bad
and I
decisions
tell you,
only.
I will tell you, hey, go over there and ask her.
You
Sister
are
so together because she's closer to Jesus. Okay, I ain't saying I ain't going. I'm going.
okay.
But I'm just telling you, I ain't sitting at the table with disciples. Don't ask me because I'm going for the fuck shit.
So
Let's
you
get
don't
that
know how
nigga.
to act, is what you saying.
Babe, I don't know how to act.
Mm-mm.
Let's get that nigga back. What we doing? Even
Girl,
at
she
41,
definitely
Over
don't know
there.
how to act.
even at 41, I'm not doing it. I'm not. No. You
Girl,
need
you
four,
get on my
five
nerves
niggas.
real bad.
You need 5 niggas to get over that one nigga. We figure it out. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
girl.
hold your head through all the niggas' numbers. Let's do it.
Listen, we gonna get you. We gonna get him. That's why Lauren was like, "Listen, we ain't even gonna tell her. We just gonna pop up at the event, and we
Gonna force her.
just go. Hey, this is whoop de whoop. Y'all have a
Yeah.
good
Hmm.
time,
Enjoy yourself.
right?
Right.
Okay, calm it.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Y'all are ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
That's true. That's true.
You
We're just
right. You right.
ridders.
Because that kind of shows you that I'm
We're just,
ignorant too.
I love this
right. We're
though.
just going
I
off
love
your
it.
vibe, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no, don't do that because
Um,
it's getting real ignorant over here, girl. Like people be thinking because like the way I look, they're like, "Oh, you look so put together." I'm like, "Girl, it's real raggedy.
Mm-mm.
It's real raggedy over here, girl. Just don't come over here because I don't know. We gonna end up in some foolishness, but we gonna have a good
baby,
Hmm.
time."
Yeah.
baby.
That's
I
all we
will
looking for is
behave.
a good time, baby.
Yeah,
That's all we
Absolutely.
want.
Life is too
Hmm.
short, baby. Let's have a good
And they
time.
definitely had
that's
a good
true.
time. They was living
They
their
did.
lives.
They
You know
did.
what
They
I'm
was.
They
saying?
did.
So,
They
yeah.
was.
I love the text messages. Every time they got in a text message group, it's like, hey, we going out. What we doing? Where we
Hmm.
going? Where we heading after work? Yes, let's get together. Put your outfits together. I'll see you when you get
Yeah.
there.
They didn't
Yes,
stay in the house at all.
Love it.
They was outside.
I
no.
they was outside,
No,
They was
they
outside.
was
outside.
out. They was having a time. They was always doing something, and that's why it's like,
Hmm.
because that's how I was when I was in my 20s. I was just like, my friends is like, "All right, so we going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday." Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, and you can do
Hmm.
that in your 20s. Now it's like, girl, is
Yeah.
this your
It's
birthday?
Mm-mm.
time. Pick one.
Is this
Pick
your
one.
birthday? Because I'm going to do
And
one event.
Right.
and I'm telling you at this age, now I didn't used to, but that you come up with a whole damn itinerary, girl, I'm coming to 2. Pick 2 you want me to come
Listen,
to. That's most
Mhm.
listen,
important to
and
you
we're
now.
not
I'm not
doing more
doing
than one event a day. Like, I'm not
I'm not.
doing brunch and then we doing this and then we doing this. No, if I'm
No.
going to go to
No,
brunch and I'm
Mm-mm.
going to go home or I'm going to do the night event. I'm not about to be with you
Mhm.
all. No,
that's
I
right.
need to take a
That's
nap.
right.
Yep.
Right,
Okay.
Yes,
My
absolutely.
knees
exactly.
is popping. I'm
That's
thirsty.
right. I ain't standing up nowhere. No.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
not
No,
the
seats
parking lot
only.
parking space
Seats
forever. I ain't
only.
paying $50 to park either.
No,
listen,
and I ain't
if the
walking far
parking
either.
is difficult, I ain't going. I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
going. If I got to
Right.
parallel park and back it up and stuff, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm gonna
If
send
I
you. I'm
gotta
gonna
walk
cash up you
far,
something.
I'm not going.
I gotta walk far. I'm telling you right now, I don't have on my walking shoes. These
And
are
Mm-mm,
photo
if
I
we don't got
don't.
no seating, if it ain't no seats, count me out.
not
Count me out. Right.
Count me out. What you? Because I'm not standing up.
and I'm telling
Exactly.
you immediately, this was
I'm not
nice.
standing up.
I'ma
We
see
about to go sit
y'all later.
in this strange man section.
Hello, hello,
Mhm.
hello.
Yeah.
We could have
Like
been in
it's
my
too
house
much.
having drinks that
Whew.
we ain't even pay for because I got a bar. Okay,
Listen,
like stop it.
Y'all
I don't know how
ridiculous.
we used to do it. I don't know how we used to do it. I really don't.
Neither. When I look
Me
back at it,
either.
Right.
did that take
It's
place?
crazy.
Because
Mm.
I'm rushing home, fighting traffic, yelling at people so I can go get in the bed.
Girl. Hello.
Like times have
Hello.
changed. Times
Yeah.
have
No.
definitely
Mm-mm. I'm not.
times
I'm
For
have
not
real.
going. Girl, listen. I'm not going. And then don't ask me to do nothing on Monday that we gonna do on Saturday because I ain't even that same person because I might have agreed to it on Monday
Right.
because Saturday is like, listen, this new and improved me. She thinks it's
Right.
rest and relaxation. Okay.
Mhm.
This new and improved me is rest and relaxation. She don't want to. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Is it
yeah,
your
no.
I
birthday? I literally don't. Is it
all
your
right.
birthday?
If you
I
cancel, I
seen
will not be upset. I'm not mad.
somebody had put this dude put up a TikTok today, or yeah, I think it was a TikTok, and he was like, when the group chat starts going off, and everybody like, oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and he was like, I gotta call the one. Like you got, like in your group of friends, you always got that one friend. If they ain't going, you ain't going. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
baby.
And that's basically
Baby,
what he was saying.
Baby, can
Like,
I talk for just 1 second? I'm sorry. Let me just put my cat in my room because,
oh
girl, she's
yeah,
doing
yeah,
the
do
most.
that.
I'm sorry.
No,
no,
yeah.
you're
Girl, I'm
fine.
sorry. I'm going to get over here.
Uh, be right.
But yeah, he was like, I gotta convey with my friend and see what they say. And what they say is what we gonna do. I was
You
like,
better
I sent
preach.
it to my sister
You
and I
better
was like,
preach.
if this ain't
Babe, I
us,
be out. Immediately, I go outside that text
immediately.
message her. Hey, fool, what you doing? You
Mhm.
going? Before I tell somebody, I
Right.
am confirming it with you
Are we
Okay.
first.
doing
I'm
this or not?
sorry. I told him my cat is so chill. Like, he been asleep all day. And it's like now all of a
Yeah,
sudden, girl, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
okay. And
it.
it's like camera action. He wants some of the
And I
fun.
love you.
Right. I'm like, what are you doing? Girl, he over here trying to get in the water. I'm like, we don't even play them games. Don't act like this in front of company.
Maybe that's how kids are. They show outs. It's
Right.
love.
Right.
I ain't seen them
Mhm.
all day, and now they out their room in your face. Hello,
Right. Exactly. Go on
help
back on
you.
in there. Go sit
Please,
down.
sir, act your regular way. I ain't seen you
Yes.
all day.
Right.
You hear voices downstairs. Now you want a snack. Absolutely
Mhm.
not. Absolutely
Right.
not.
Y'all
No.
are ridiculous.
No.
Y'all
Mm-mm.
are
And then they
ridiculous.
rude. I'm
I
like,
feel like
take
this
a
for
regular
real
way.
love.
Say hello to the guests. I'm just come down here and get a snack. Maybe you acting like I ain't trained you right. Now they looking at me like I ain't no black mama.
Mhm. Right.
Right.
Say
Like, what people doing? Sit your ass down. You already know we don't need to be playing like that.
embarrassing me. Don't do that. Don't do
That's what
that.
they do though. That's what they here for, to embarrass us.
Right.
Jesus.
So it's
Jesus.
gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Um, okay. So your characters,
Hmm.
if they had their own playlist, would be on.
If they have their own playlist. Um, Jay
Um,
for sure would
Chase
definitely
for
have like a
sure
lot of
would
Janae
definitely have
Aiko
like a lot.
on there. Like that was definitely like her vibe. I think a song that probably would really like connect with her is probably Ways by Janae Aiko, WAYS, like why aren't you smiling? Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think with Lauren, it would just have to be something real ratchet, like just probably like definitely some future. Um,
Okay, I can see that.
I like
Definitely
it.
like some Future. I'm thinking like Cinderella by Future. Some
Buddy.
Ghana, like some 21 Savage. Just like, she was like outside, she was partying.
Mhm.
Tiana would probably be like some Summer Walker, but she's like on the receiving end of the Summer Walker songs because she was just real toxic, like maybe like some Brent Fayez. Um, just they're so different, but I was gonna say definitely Tiana would have to have like some like I don't know if we could curse on him, but like some
Yes.
I was like some fuck nigga music. Like,
Ah,
Mhm.
yes, yes, I see it. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Yes,
yeah. Cause
yes,
Tiana moves like a nigga.
Yes, you do. Because
She
when she
moves
was
like a
sitting on
nigga.
that
absolutely.
couch, when they was sitting on the couch, and Madison had texted her and said, I couldn't believe she had even picked up the. I thought she wasn't going to like pick up her phone and look at it because I thought she was going to be too
Yeah, me
scared
neither.
that Keisha was going to figure it
Me
out.
too. She a
I
thug.
thought right then and there something was going to go down. But I was like, I know she's not looking at this picture of this girl while
She
she's sitting
did,
right here.
and she did.
Baby, I said, oh, we got one of
Yeah, I would have
those.
been
Okay.
scared. It would have been one of those
Tiana
flip
was
over your
like
phone situation.
Tiana was just so like she just did not care. And like I know a lot of people did not like Keisha. I didn't like Keisha either. But like when she beat Tiana up, I was just like, I totally see how that happened. Even
I
though
did too.
Keisha was moving, whatever, but like I totally see how that happened because I know like Keisha was like, if you do not come home, like we're gonna have a problem. And then the fact that you caught by my homegirl,
Mhm.
and then you come home and you playing in my face, like she was like, okay,
Mhm.
all right, it's time. You
Yeah.
obviously don't
Period.
want to talk anymore. So
And
you
she
was
was
Right.
gonna
always lying and flipping the switch. Like, dude, like for real, you was always lying and flipping it. Oh, that's just be a guilty person. Like
right,
every
Mhm.
time you
right.
come in the house, you ask me why I got an attitude. The fuck? Like what?
Right.
I have a reason to have an
Look how you
attitude,
moving.
Yeah,
and
Right.
then it only gives you an excuse so you can go back to Madison.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I'm on my way now. Baby, if you ain't doing fuck nigga shit. And I'm telling
yeah.
you, and I'm fuck nigga free. Cause I'm
She
telling you right now.
was.
I'm telling you right
And
now.
you know,
I'm
I think it
telling
was
you.
worse because she was a psychiatrist. So you know all the manipulative tactics.
Mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm,
So it's like you
mhm.
just like used it like
It's
against
almost like she
her.
had an upper hand. You know what I'm
Mhm.
Yeah.
saying? It was definitely giving off I have an upper hand in this
Yeah, for
situation.
sure. She was very manipulative.
Yeah.
But it was like crazy because it was like Tiana as a friend was like fun. You know what I mean? But
Yes,
it's like Tiana
absolutely.
in a
As a
relationship, it's like you
relationship,
don't
oh
even
honey, no. Oh honey,
Yeah.
absolutely not. I'm not dealing
uh-uh.
with the fuck. I'm not.
Yeah, Tiana
I'm,
was but she kinda grew a little bit later on in the book after she got beat up and after
well,
like
that'll humble you for sure.
yeah, but what was crazy, just like it wasn't a quick humbling. Like I remember when she played in Madison Face was like, oh, this ain't nothing serious or whatever the situation was. And I'm like, Tiana, you about to get beat
Yeah.
up again. Like quit playing with
You know,
people.
Yeah.
you know the song that came to my head, that old song, torn between the two.
Oh
Mhm.
Cause
yeah,
I really
torn
wanna
by
be with
Latoya Luckett. Yeah,
you. Yes,
yeah.
girl. I don't know. I go straight to music when I be reading books in my
No,
head all the
same,
time.
same.
Like,
I'm like a music girly for sure.
absolutely. So, y'all, you ready to play some games? What's
Yeah,
up? Y'all
of
play some
course,
games?
of
Yeah,
course.
let's get into it.
All
Yeah.
right. Monique, I'm gonna need you to set a timer this time so that I can be able to read for this is 30 seconds. It's called Bookish Rapid Fire.
Okay.
So I need 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds on the clock to answer
Okay.
these as quick as possible. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, Lord.
Mm, let's see. Monique, you got the click. Can
I'm
you set it on a timer on your phone?
I'm good. We ready to go.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. So the first one is your favorite trope.
If it's like romance, I would probably say like enemies to lovers.
Ooh. Least favorite trope.
Um, I don't know. Maybe like friends to lovers, maybe just because they always seem very like cheesy and kind of predictable.
Okay.
One character you'll kill off in another author's book.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that is a good one. You guys probably haven't read this book, but it's this book called Say I Do by Kate Powell. It's a thriller. And one of like the guys in there, his name is Damien, and he could have stopped a lot of the foolishness, but he didn't. So I would probably kill him off. He pissed me off like page one, sentence one.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a goner. Best
I
writing
was like,
snack.
I hate this nigga.
What is your best snack when you're writing?
What is my best snack when I'm writing? I don't know if I snack on anything. I probably drink water. Oh, pineapples. I like cut up pineapples from Publix.
Words you feel like people overuse.
You said, what do I feel like? What?
Words that people overuse.
Probably literally. People say it all the time.
Most chaotic character you've written.
Most chaotic character I've written.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even have this one book. I would probably say Tiana, just because she was a menace for sure,
Mhm.
for sure.
That's it.
Okay.
That's true. I didn't get it.
Yes, that's not easy. Those come just
No,
quick.
but
Yeah.
those are like good, especially like because you're like on a time crunch. So I'm like, shit. I'm over here trying to look at my phone. I'm like, what we got going on over here? Yes. But can I
I
ask you
love
guys a
it.
question? Like, where
Yeah.
did you, and just be honest or whatever, like, who did you guys like the most in the book and who do you guys like the least and who did you like connect to the most?
I
I
like
like Jace the
me
most.
too.
I felt like she was the most centered. She had the most. I mean, Jace, she had her issues, of course, but
Mhm.
I just felt like I could relate to her the most. I felt like she kind of had it together the most out of the three.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, Tiana was the one. I didn't just like Tiana,
Mhm.
That
but
was a fun
like we were
time.
saying, she was, what are you doing, ma'am? Like, what are you doing? You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
girl,
And it was just
yeah.
like, get it together. This is because, like, you got this girlfriend, you cutting up, it's like you ain't no better than a man. You know what I'm
True.
No.
saying? And it's like I
She was
couldn't stay
definitely
over there if I was
he was
gonna
the man
come
in the
have to
friendship.
deal with this. You
No.
know what I'm
But
saying?
that's
So
what a lot of them are. Like,
I know.
it's get raggedy over there and it be the worst because you like, I could literally beat your ass.
Yeah,
We can
right.
literally like run the fade. Like we
Right.
can literally run
Yeah.
the fade. With him,
Mhm.
it's gonna be some tussling or whatever. But with you, like I can literally like get with you.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. I have to say the same thing though. Jace was just I just enjoyed her the most. But probably because I'm older too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I don't know
Yeah.
if my 20-year-old self, probably not so much, I think she was a little bit too much together out of the group, even though she wasn't together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Jason's probably like closest to me, like my personality, her wit, like her sarcasm. I really like Lauren's journey. Just as like she, when she met Trevor and she was just trying to, figure herself
Change
out.
herself. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
she
Deshaun
absolutely
as
was.
was Deshaun needed to just
Oh God. Oh
she
God.
was just
Go away.
Baby,
yeah, yeah.
cocaine is a hell of a drug, baby. You didn't
Right, and
it
she
was
was just, like,
baby.
over him, like, "Nigga, I don't like you no more, like,
But
leave
that
me
was
a"
a
and I
hard
like
no for
that.
her. I
I like
did.
that
I
because
absolutely liked that because she immediately saw that, and it's awesome when you see somebody like stand on
Yeah.
this is a trauma. This is a trigger for me.
mhm,
Mhm.
This is a absolute. I lost my mom to
yeah,
drugs. So I
yeah,
would not sit around and watch anybody do any, but I do like when Tiana pulled through with the weed though, and she was just, I'm just saying, that's different, okay?
Right.
But that that was definitely a good part in the book that I really enjoy. It was just like, I'm like, I love this because she
Mhm.
could have just been like, oh, I want him to keep buying
no,
me things. I want to see where this
mhm,
Yeah.
go. I want to see where he flew me to Miami, I'm trying to get my passport stamp and
right,
overlooking this major, huge thing that you're not comfortable with,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And that's
So,
kinda like I wanted it to be a thing as to, like, why it was such a huge deal. Because like, some people are just like, "Oh, I just wanted a little bit of coke in Miami." But for her, like,
hell
she was
no.
just like, "No, like, I lost my mom at a young age,
Mhm,
due to
mhm.
drugs." And then even also, like, with her being a little, like, like, a little promiscuous, like, and
Yes,
I put that early on where she was like, my mother always told me, like, "Don't give your body unless you're gonna get something,
in return.
in
From it,
return."
yeah.
Mhm,
And I
mhm.
also, like, I really wanted to ground the relationship between her and her abuela, her grandmother.
Absolutely.
Just like, I just thought that was, like, so sweet. And it also, I wanted to showcase Lauren as a full person, not just like this IG baddie who be fucking ball players, like,
Absolutely.
just more of like her backstory, how she's like soft and how like she cares for her her family and all of that stuff. But yeah, I really like Lauren's journey. And then I'm actually working on part two, book two of um
Okay, because that was gonna be my next question. When's the next book?
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a sequel to
Okay.
to keep it cute. I haven't told anybody the title yet, but it's gotta be
Okay.
but it's gonna be titled Keep It Between Us. So I want it to be like the Keep It series. And how this book, like, it has all the girls, but it kind of like centered Jace. This book
Mhm.
too, all the girls are there, but Lauren is gonna really showcase like Lauren's story and like, her relationship, where her relationship is with Trevor. And
Okay.
it takes place 3 years later. So, they're a little bit
Okay, I'm
older, they're, like,
excited.
33, and just kinda how, like, friendships are a little different, once life happens. So, I'm just finished my rough draft, so I'm reading through my first draft of it, so I'm hoping to release it, probably, like, maybe February, March of next year, but we'll see, don't
Okay.
hold me to it, but definitely in the spring.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I
Yes.
love it. I love it. And I love it. And I love it. And my last,
Mhm.
I do like how when Trevor came along, it was this aha moment for her because she's so
Mhm.
used to and pulling every nigga because she look good with your
Yeah.
body.
Mhm.
Trevor was more into your mind, and that wasn't
Mhm.
appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was embarrassed at the date when he skipped over it. I was like, "Ho, it's over. Trevor is not for you. He is not."
Right.
When she kept being like, "This nigga ain't coming," I'm thinking to myself, "He's not, sweetheart.
Mhm.
If you don't
Yeah.
make this 3:14 a.m. phone call, baby girl, there's
Yeah.
no more connection."
Right.
You
Right. And
understand?
it's even like
That
just like
playing ball, that was just so. It was just like a feel good moment of him saying, yes, I play ball, but that's not the core of who I am. That's not my
yeah,
only goal. It's not my
Yeah.
only thing, my aspirations. There's more to me than being a ball player.
yeah.
And then when she went and looked inside of herself, she couldn't identify who she was outside of
Outside
that
of just
IG
being the
model. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Then it came to comparing herself to her friends, and it was like the clouds have now cleared
Yeah,
out
it's
of
an
the way.
aha
Like,
moment.
it
Yeah.
was
yeah,
definitely an aha
Yeah.
moment.
But I
Okay, I'm
did like
sorry.
how
That was
she
my favorite part. That was one
immediately
of my favorite parts.
I like how she immediately wanted to change that though.
Absolutely.
When she went home and she thought about it and she pulled out her journal. She's like, you know what? Maybe I
Mhm.
do need to think of some goals for myself.
yeah,
Trevor put something on her mind that
Yeah.
he left her with something. Maybe not
Right.
something that she wanted, but he left her with something
for
to think
sure.
about. Yeah. And I did like the fact that she didn't just blow over it and just went to bed. It
Mhm.
really made her think and made her
Yeah,
want to kind of make a change for herself and see what she could become. So
right.
love that part for
I
sure.
think it just challenged her because, like, and in book two, you'll get to know more like about her, but like Lauren's a really smart person. She's really kind. She has a big heart. But I think when you like go through life and like your whole existence, like people only want you because you got a fat ass and you're pretty.
Mm.
It's kind of like, well, they're not trying to get to know me and want to know if I'm smart. They just think I'm
Mhm.
a good look for them. So let me just lean into that. And I think Trevor was someone who was like, so you fine. Don't, you fine. But outside
Right.
of
What
that,
else
like
you
what else
got?
you got going
Yeah.
Right.
on? And
And
she
he was
probably
very honest.
never been challenged in that way. So the fact that she was
Yeah.
just like, why this nigga ain't call me? He ain't even trying to push up for
Right.
me or nothing. And that stressed her out so bad that she called and texted the nigga at 4 o'clock in the morning, like,
said, "Girl," I was scared because I don't like secondhand embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Mhm.
what it was feeling like. I was like, "Holy shit, here we
right.
go."
And
You
then when he
know?
told her, like, I mean, I just don't think we really gonna vibe like that. And she was just like, no, this nigga didn't, blah, blah, blah. Then it
Right.
was just like,
And he was
but I
like, "I'm
could be
just being
wrong.
honest." But he did fall back on, "I could be wrong, we just had one date, that was my first impression of you."
Hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Which really wasn't what more do you have to offer than your looks? Because
Right.
looks be fade, baby. That ain't gonna pay the bills forever.
That is
Right.
true.
You it's not. It's not. You have a short window in where you can be an Instagram model, okay?
Yeah.
I don't care how much
Mhm. Okay.
surgery you do to
Yeah.
your body.
Right.
Baby, I don't wanna see it at 80.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Even for me,
Right.
swipe what
And
you
I
doing?
think another thing for me that I wanted to like emphasize, especially with Jace, it's just like when you were trying to date and you're not fully ready or fully healed, because it was like she had Cameron, and like Cameron he's a good guy, but when you're not ready for that, then you like, oh, you
Mhm,
want to take me serious, shit, like, and then you got Jordan, and like
mhm,
Jordan, off top, like he seemed like he was a good guy, he was, attentive and all those things, but I'm like, also what comes along with
mhm,
those types of guys. And then you still sad about Shane. And it's just like,
Mhm.
girl, what are you doing? Then you like, then girl would kill me. It's even though I know I wrote these people, but they'll stress me out. It's like, Jason, why don't you take your ass to Michigan to this wedding, meeting this nigga whole ass family?
and you know
Right.
you're not
And you
ready.
know that you're not on that type of time. And like I was annoyed a little bit by his mom, and she's just like, "Oh, this is gonna be you next." Like that would have annoyed me too. But I'm like, I
Mhm.
think if you kind of saw something in him and you were somewhat ready, that wouldn't be such a trigger for you. But
Right.
it was like you
Right.
knew you weren't ready, so you kind of just used that as your out.
Outlet.
Which you
Mhm.
should
Mhm.
have just been like, fell back a little bit, and then you know, Jordan having a baby on you or whatever. Like, yeah, that was.
Listen,
Oh, real life though, you know?
it is. I feel
Yeah,
like
life is
each one of them, you can relate to them. You know what I'm saying? You know
Mhm.
somebody that is in their situation. You may have even been in their situation before, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
each one of them, I love when a book is relatable and when all the
mhm,
characters are not the same. This is
absolutely.
not, we're not all rich and glory and
Oh, I
like
love that part. I
peaches
Yeah.
do.
and roses. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
drama
Mhm.
here, there's struggle here. There's some healing that needs to be done. Just all the things that really happens in life. Because let's be honest, life is life, and you know what I'm
Girl,
Yeah.
saying.
this is ghetto
So
too.
it's so ghetto,
That
like
It's real ghetto.
so to read that. And I know a lot of people be like, when they read, they don't want to read that, or they want reading is supposed to, take your
Escape.
mind off, yeah, off reality. But I don't know. To me, that just makes the best book, though.
me too. As long as it ain't happening to me, Imma get in the
Right,
business, okay?
Right. Right.
What? Yes,
Right.
girl.
right. But
Okay,
to read
yes.
about it and be like, oh, you know what? I remember that happened to me, or oh,
Yes.
I know somebody that's been through that.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
like to read that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
Same.
It's
yeah,
it's the relatability. You definitely
yeah.
know
Mhm.
somebody in each and every one of them. If you got a group of friends, you can see each and every one of them in a group setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
Thank you. Like I said, um I'm just really proud of myself, just like my journey and like putting this out there and just even like it being like received well. Like I haven't gotten any like negative reviews or anything. I remember somebody on TikTok, they like slid in my comics and was like, your cover is ugly or your cover's not cute, whatever. And obviously I went on their page as private and they didn't have like a picture, it was just black. It was like a
Of
black
course.
screen or whatever. So I responded, I was like, but you don't look better than that one person on this cover and you don't look better than me though. And it's like, what?
Period.
'Cause the whole thing is like, these are some beautiful black women and I wanted them to
Yeah.
be an array of colors because like, I just feel like we come in all different shades and like we're all
Me
beautiful in
too.
our own way. And I'm like, and I really think she was a clear person, if I'm being honest, because I'm like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
how do you not find just three beautiful black women talking about that's not cute. And I think she was because she was like, I hate when Black authors do this. And so that's what
Oh,
made me feel
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
made me feel like she was like
baby.
a clear person.
Oh, definitely a
Mhm.
troll, if not anything
Yeah,
else.
Yeah.
it's one of my author friends, she saw it or whatever, and she was like, "You made it, girl. You made it because you got haters, you got strangers on."
Right,
Mhm.
I'm
that's
like,
exactly
Exactly.
what they mean. If you ain't had at least one negative interaction of somebody coming for you for no reason when you didn't send for
Mhm.
them chat, then you got a little bit more work to do.
it's
Yeah.
because I'm like, girl, let's see what you look like because I'm sure you're not
Right.
cute. Okay, I'm sure
Mhm.
you're not cute, but yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm just really proud of myself and my journey, for putting this book
Yeah.
out. That people like it, that it's relatable. I don't know. My next book, I hope that's received really well. It's a lot more like nerve wracking for me because like this book, I didn't plan on putting it out. So this one is like trying to like write a sequel because I got to make sure like it's consistent. Like I can't be like, well, Jason, her five brothers in the first book. You like she's the single,
Yeah.
it was just her.
Right.
Just like making sure it makes sense, but also just like taking my time with it. And I want um I want people to like fall in love with like these characters. And most importantly, I just want people to just like buy into me. Because the one thing I realized just through this journey, like when people like you or find you charming, like they will look out for you if there's like a book event. And that's how like a lot of my book events, like people are just like, oh, I know this thing, I'm gonna, refer you to it or whatever. So it's just like I'm just I'm just thugging it out and hopefully it'll take me somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Well,
will.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Mhm.
appreciate
Yeah.
that. You guys are
Well,
really sweet. And thank you so much for
congratulations.
taking the time to even like have me on like your podcast. Like I'm just this little indie author who just put out a book.
No, we listen, we love reading, we
Yeah.
love books, we love supporting Black authors, we love I mean, if you're gonna write it, we're gonna read it, honey. So,
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
We
appreciate
don't
that.
just support the popular authors. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I
not at
think,
all.
yeah, because it's like the new up and coming, and there's a lot of authors out here that a lot of people know nothing about.
Yeah,
There's like
about
some really dope books. So
Yeah.
that's what this platform is for. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
To support old and new,
Mhm.
support everything. If it's good, it's good. A book is good. I don't care who wrote it, what genre it
Right.
Hello.
is. If it's good, it's good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Because sometimes
yeah.
books be like overhyped. Because I've read like some books that like were like hype books.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait, I'm not really, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's just not my season for it.
That's
I'll even there. I could go back to it or whatever. But before we go,
yeah.
I just want to like shout out just some of like the indie authors that have really just like supported me and like pushed me forward. So like if you're into like thrillers, like Kay Powell, she has a really dope pen game. If you're into thrillers, like
I'm on
she
her
has this
street
book that I
team.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Mhm.
love Kay. Like that is my girl. Like she do not play about me. When I tell you she did not she did not play
I
Yeah.
about me.
love it.
Yes, but Kay Powell, Nicole Monroe, she's a first time indie author. Like she just put out I think she put out her second book. I think her third book is to come out. So Nicole Monroe. Um Lori Wallace, she has this book. It's called Lethal Tides. And I think it's one, two, and three. Her pen game is really dope too.
Okay.
Um yeah, so I just wanted to just shout out a couple of people. Also, Author Code. Um, he has a really good pen game as well. Like
Yes, he does.
he's very
Yeah.
like supportive of me as
Okay.
well. So I'm just the
Yeah.
type of person I try to pay it forward and I just feel like we get further if we do it
Yeah.
together.
I love
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think a few of them we are, looking to reading their books so that we can have them on
Yeah.
Yeah,
soon.
for
So
Mhm.
sure.
absolutely, y'all. I just love it. I just love it for the Black community altogether.
Yeah.
Like, I just
Me
don't feel
too.
like it's necessary. We don't have the stage yet for us.
Yeah,
We create
yeah.
our own, you know,
Yeah, and I
they
think
can
it's
know
such
about
a dope
it.
space, and I just feel like we deserve to be here. And that whiteness isn't the default. Like just
Mhm.
because it's white doesn't make it like better or more
Right.
important or more
Mhm.
popular. It's like we
Absolutely.
deserve to be here too, and it's like some really dope art here. And also, like I don't go out trying to like you know, push to the masses. It's like I kind of know my audience,
Okay.
and I'm okay with that. Even if it's just all black women who support me, like I think
Mhm.
we super dope anyway. So I'm not like, oh, it just has to, just be this thing and it needs to, everybody
Mhm.
needs to, embrace it. And somebody I did a podcast, someone was like, how do you feel if people say like you wrote a black book? I was like, I don't mind. It's like it's very
Right.
specific. Yeah, it's
That's
like
what
it's very
I am.
specific. It's like
Ma'am,
I
I'm
wrote,
black, ma'am.
yeah,
I'm writing
I was
from a
like,
black point of view.
because people sometimes they don't like that. They're like, "Oh, I'm not a black artist. I'm a anybody artist." I'm like, "No, I'm a black woman, and I write from a black woman's perspective, and
Yeah.
I write beautiful black women, and we just
For
exist,
black
and we're
people.
yeah, and I'm like, if
Right.
we're allowed to exist, and we maneuver through life like we're not fucking aliens, like
Right.
you
Yeah.
know."
Right. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We really enjoyed you. We're
this
super
is so much
excited.
fun.
Yes, you gotta come back. When book 2 is ready, you gotta
Oh
Absolutely.
come
You
yes,
gotta come
back.
back now when book
absolutely.
two come out.
When book 2 come out, I'm definitely going to reach out to you guys and definitely be back on here and we could discuss where
Yes.
the girls are in their foolishness because it's
I love
definitely
it.
some
Absolutely.
foolishness.
Real bad.
Now tell everybody where they can find you on your socials and
Yes,
if you have a website.
absolutely. You guys make sure you guys check out my book, Keep It Cute. It is my baby. It is on Amazon. It is on barnesandnoble.com. It is also in a black indie bookstore called Grassroots in Phoenix, Arizona. It's also in another black indie bookstore called Honey and Hugh in Chicago. It is on
Okay.
my TikTok shop. And also, you can follow me on all socials at T.Yasmeen, YASMEEN 86. And yeah, just support me. I'm just a girl out here thugging it and I got a dream and I'm just trying to figure it out.
Come on,
Yes, we
girl.
love it.
Yes.
We love it.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Yes, well, thank you again for coming on. We look forward to you coming back. And just thank you for taking the time out of your evening to speak with us and share your world and your book with our
Yes.
audience. We really
We
appreciate you
enjoyed
for
you
coming
so
on.
much.
Thank you. This
Yes, it was so much
is
fun.
amazing.
Right. Bye.
Bye.